Morning all. I'm out walking my early morning walks here at Moorooka. This is Moorooka. Little park over here. Here's some birds chirping, some old trees still about here too. Anyway, I just want to encourage people to rise and shine. It is a brand new day. And we don't know what can happen, but we don't have to sit in depression and wait for the hits to come. And those that are spiritually inclined, that understand what I'm saying when I'm saying waiting for the hits. You know, you've got to get up and you've got to get motivated. And as much as it's and painful as it is, which it is a lot of times, it's more beneficial. We live in a world where pain is gain. And, you know, those things that we're indoctrinated with in the recent years, telling us that, oh, if you don't feel comfortable with it, that's okay, and all these sort of things. But we don't feel comfortable with the lifestyle that we have to force to live under. And even as a First Nations person, Regional Sovereign, I got to get up every day and I look at foreign society in our homelands and think, oh my God, you know, churches and governments convinced our people that we were just demonic and criminal and ceded a lot of our lands when we really was to push back. And today in 2021, I was saying that, you know, we never did cede completely. We weren't conquered. We're still alive. But for a first world country, it's disgraceful and disgusting what these governments have done in the name of the Queen and their God. It's absolutely atrocious to hear and even go into these governments and see there's nothing. See this over here? There's the Australian flag flying. See all around these parklands, trees, anything signifying our existence in our homelands. I don't know if you saw that before, but that flag over there. There's nothing signifying our people's existence. This is how racist this country is. We don't have anything at all saying, oh my God, this is the Yagra people's land. This is the Rongapan people, Kittabul people. You know, there's so many tribes that were here that got eradicated. Yagra was the language we spoke. And I suppose, you know, just like English is your language, you're from England. Chinese is your language, you're from China. But there's a lot of clans that were genocided out of existence for our society's benefit today. But we don't even have, like, you know, you see the shops. You don't see even our people in those shops. You don't even see them, you know, on counters. There's no... See, what genocide has 150... There's 150 definitions of genocide under the UN charters. And, you know, it's just because we're such an isolated country where we don't have no other countries on our borders. You see New Zealand there. That's it. We have refugees coming in here that are all sort of the oppressive mentality. that say that they say, you know, don't challenge the system. Oh my God, we'll have immigration on our doorsteps, and to send them back to their countries. They won't challenge. But that's, and then you've got the wider public, and you've got a handful of white fellas that stand with us, First People, to, you know, they've learnt over the years, they've learned a lot of the hidden histories. So, you know, like, we really got these governments up on war crimes, crimes against humanity, but it's just unbelievable that we've got black fellas in the system that sit on their hands and don't push back because of their refugee mentality. You know, be grateful that you've got this and that. You look like us. You talk like us. You live like us. You know, they've assimilated our people out of existence. And so anyway, we've stepped up to make sure that our people are represented in these lands, and not just in sport. I'm longing for the day, you know, because I'm, you know, the activism movement has gutted me financially, and all everything I've had. I've went through a lot of laptops, phones, cars, advocating for sovereignty. So what I'm doing is pushing back and saying, you aren't sovereign. Australia, British Australia, British, French, Scottish, Dutch Australia, a really bastardised country, and in good ways, but, you know, they aren't sovereign. We are. And so, you know, according to their own laws, their own Bible, their own, you know, honour and integrity, they are mass murdering our people at a really vicious rate. We was 100% of the population. Now we're 2 to 3, and that's not, you know, there's still a lot of our people that aren't in their censuses, but there's a lot of our mob that are clicking the box because they're assimilated and need, you know, one time we grew up with people, our people, that were claiming to be Hawaiian, Spanish. They were every other nationality but ours. First Nations, tribal, original sovereigns. They wouldn't acknowledge that they were original tribal peoples of these lands because of the genocidal acts. And we're still trying to fix that. But one of the things that I do want to talk about is oh, there's so much I want to talk about. But anyway, I just want to stop there, and I'm going to load this up. This is Morning Walks with Karen Goree.